Hello everyone, we are from group number 1 would like to present our material about CLL method or community language learning method. But before that, let us to introduce ourselves first. My name is Mario Dharmayasa, which ISA number is 211-2021-102.
Hello, my name is Andi Luciani with student ID number 21120211111.
Hello everyone, I'm Desa Gedoi Puspatnyani with student ID number 21120211094. Alright, now I will explain about the definition and characteristic of community language learning or CLL method. Okay, let's start. Okay, first is the definition of community language learning or CLL method. Community language learning, or known as counseling learning, is a method with the concept that the teacher provides advice, assistance, and support to students in need in the language learning process. In this case, students must be seen as complete individuals not only in the realm of cognitive abilities or linguistic knowledge and psychomotor abilities or behavior, but also in the affective realm or values and attitudes. Therefore, students' feelings are also very important in the CLL method. Teachers must create a feeling of security in students to maximize their efforts in learning. Alright, the next is the characteristics of CLL method, such as first, aims to make students able to communicate in the target language. And the second, students communicate using the first language and the teacher translates the sentence spoken by students into the target language. And the third is recording. Record conversation are done written and students can learn in written form. And fourth is transcripts. Record conversations and then written down. And the fifth is oral skills or listening and speaking are emphasized, while reading and writing are taught later. Students' pronunciation is very important in the CLL method. And next is grammar rules are taught inductively. And the last is the 6 elements of non-defensive learning are security, aggression, attention, reflection, retention, and discrimination. Okay, that's all from my material, and then for the next material will be presented by my friends. Thank you.
Here I would like to explain about the techniques in CLL. According to Larson Freeman in 2010, the techniques that can be used in applying the CLL methods are: first, tape recording students' conversation, where students are asked to record a conversation with a friend in their native language, and then the teacher will help them to translate it into the target language, and then the students are asked to re-record the conversation in the target language. Second, transcription. After the recording is played, students are asked to copy the transcript displayed on the board as well as a translation in the native language. Third, reflection of student experience. Students are asked to express their feeling about the learning they have done, whether they like it or not. Fourth, reflective listening. Students listen to the result of the recordings or the teacher read out the transcript of the conversation to assist them in learning pronunciation. Fifth, human computers. Students can ask the teacher for help in learning pronunciation they don't know in the transcript text. 6. Small group task. Students are asked to form several small groups and make sentences based on the word or phrases that are in the transcript.
Now I will explain about the strengths and the weaknesses of CLL method. Firstly, let's move to the strength. I have a trick to memorize it. So I call it with C2 S2. Actually it's called C squared and S squared, but it's more easier when I call it with S2 and C2 and S2. The first C is communicative. So students can choose their conversation topic in order to encourage their intention to speak. The second C is comfortable. So this method doesn't force the student to use the target language. In other words, the student also can use their mother tongue. The first S is student will be more enthusiastic. This method is student-centered, so the student will not be bored in learning process or learning activity. And the last S is students are motivated. So student-centered give this a motivation to students. In general, there are two types of motivation, such as intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. The example of extrinsic motivation are going to other country, then having job with using English and etc. And for intrinsic motivation is want to study English for better understanding. Next is the weaknesses of CLL. First one is sometimes the students still rely on the teacher because they are not understand yet. Second, learning success factor are helped by the student. So if the student won't cooperate or communicate with their friends, then the learning process is not going well. The last one is if the teacher cannot monitor the entire group of students, then there will be students who not focus or do not pay attention with the learning activity. That's all about my material. Thank you.
So here I would like to give you a conclusion. So community language learning, or CLL, is a method encouraged by a counselor where teachers as the counselor can provide advice, help, support in the learning process to the students who need help in the language learning process, which aim to enable students to communicate using the target language by communicating with their native language and assist by a transcript and voice recording to practice speaking and listening skills. Maybe that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Bye.